friends, happy Earth Day. Let's begin our practice. Let's begin laying on our backs. Feet are flat. Just feeling your spine, your entire spine into your yoga mat. Palms are up. Closing your eyes. Just begin with your breath. Inhaling through your nose. Maybe full mouth exhale. Open mouth, I meant not full mouth. Letting go of anything that doesn't serve your yoga practice or any distractions. Just feeling grateful today that we can roll out our yoga mats and practice some yoga. Just take another breath here. From that belly, and then exhale fully, letting all that air out, sinking deep into our yoga mat. Let's do that one more time, friends. Inhaling through the nose. And then fully exhale, letting it all out. Continuing that breath throughout our practice. Full, deep, diaphragmatic breaths. And then let's slowly open our eyes, bringing those knees into our chest. Just giving it a rock side to side, maybe waking up that lower back. I always like to roll out my ankles. Maybe open and close the jaw, right? What does your body need at this moment? And then my friends, we're gonna have a little rock and roll today. A little rock and roll. We're gonna make our way into a tabletop. I'm gonna have to scooch back. So go ahead and rock and roll till you can rock yourself up and then just come right into a nice tabletop. Waking up the body a little bit. And let's go ahead and do some cat-cows. We're gonna inhale, dropping the belly, opening up the heart. And then as you exhale, rounding that chin to chest, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, dropping the belly. Exhale, rounding it up. Can you give me one more? Inhale. And then exhale. Come to that nice neutral spine. Let's go ahead and extend our left arm long. And then if that feels good, take that right leg, so it's opposite, and just finding our spinal balance. Pointing our toes down towards the earth. Now you can stay here, or if you want to inhale, bringing this knee to elbow, finding that round again in the spine, and then exhale, extending it long, finding your length. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, extending it long. Last one, rounding it up. And then exhale, finding your length, holding it here. Now can you bring this left hand down, keeping this right leg long, and then just finding the earth with those toes and rock it back and forth. Now evenly placing both weight evenly to your hands. I cannot talk right now. And just feeling that nice stretch in the back of your leg, your ankle, through the calf. And then come back to a nice neutral spine. Maybe shake it out a little bit. And let's take it to the other side. First, extend that right arm long, and then extend that left leg. Pointing those toes down towards the earth. Finding your balance. You can just stay right here, or you can inhale, bring that knee to elbow, round it up into that cat. Exhale, extend it long. Inhale, rounding it up, using those abdominals, crunch it in. Exhale, extend, finding that length. One more. Exhale, extend it long. Holding it here. Now keeping this leg nice and long, bringing that right hand down, evenly placing your weight in both hands, and then come to those toes. And just rock back and forth. All right, waking up those yogi toes, that ankle, the calf, feels pretty good. And then make your way back to your tabletop. Maybe shake it out a little bit. I always like to wag my tail a little bit. And then, my friends, let's tuck our toes and find our first downward facing dog. Pressing those heels into the earth. Hugging that spine, looking up underneath our waistband. Today's practice is all about just being grateful for our earth today, the sunshine, everything that grows. And then, my friends, let's make our way back down to tabletop. Let's take this left leg and kickstand it behind us, and then taking our right leg out and stacking our shoulders, opening it up. Can you reach up? Really press this right foot away. You want to feel this stretch through the side body right here. Now, if this feels good, maybe you reach that arm a little bit forward. Oh yeah, feel that stretch. Can you open up that side body? Breathe into that side body. Say good morning or good afternoon. Feels really good. Now, let's take this finger and let's kind of just draw a big sun, right? The big, beautiful sun that we're so grateful for. Today, just opening, adding that shoulder mobility, using our breath with movement. Reaching it forward. Maybe following that gaze. Maybe you like to picture that big, beautiful yellow sun or orange. Using the colors of your senses today. All right, last one, my friends. Bringing this hand up high. Option to take this foot off. You want a little bit of balance today. Can you give me one more breath here? And then exhale, pivot, coming back to your downward facing dog. Now come on back down. We're going to take that to the right side. I'm just going to turn. Pivoting that right foot now as your kickstand, coming up onto that right hand, opening up through the left side. Take a moment here. Just enjoy this side body stretch. Pressing it away. Now, option, maybe reach forward. Breathe through this stretch. And then add, maybe now you draw the big, beautiful moon. It's a full moon that's shining bright. A complete circle. Using your breath. Following that gaze. One more. Fully exhale, and then we'll all meet right here. Finding our length, maybe bring this top leg up. A little bit of balance. Modified side plank. And then exhale, pivot, finding your downward facing dog. I am now facing the front of my mat. Pressing the heels down into the yoga mat. Here we go, my friends. Let's do our first sun salutation. Coming into a nice plank on or off our knees. Inhale here. As you exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Inhale, open up that heart. And then exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that first forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Now knees are soft. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to your mountain pose. As you exhale, give me a nice mini back bend. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take your left leg back, low lunge. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, frame this right foot. Coming back into your downward facing dog. Let's do that one more time. Inhale into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, legs on or off the mat. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Knees are soft. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to a mountain pose. Exhale, mini back bend. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Come on back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right leg back, dropping your knee, coming up into a low lunge. And then framing this left foot, coming on back, downward facing dog. Hold it here. Inhale, peeling open this left hip. Take your time, first time. Open it up, squeezing that left heel towards your glute. Maybe you look under your bicep right there, feeling that open. Option to stay here. I'm just going to do my knee to elbow 2 times. So inhale, knee to opposite elbow, coming across. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open up. Now inhale, can you bring your knee to nose? Exhale, come back to that low lunge, dropping that back knee. Come on up. Can you give me a nice little back bend right here? Oh, so I'm opening up. I'm not dumping in my lower back. I'm just opening up my chest. I'm back bending my upper back. And then exhale, pressing those hips back. Nice hamstring stretch. Take a moment. Finding that length. And now inhale, bending this left leg, coming in line with your right arm. Peel open, give me a nice little twist. One more breath here. Exhale, wringing it out. Now inhale, can you come back up? And we're gonna pivot on this back foot and coming into a nice warrior 2. So left leg is forward, right foot is the long edge of our mat, reaching through, looking out the top of that fingertip right here. Now inhale here, exhale, reverse that warrior, opening it up. Letting in that love. I like to take my back hand and underneath my lower back, really open up that heart. Inhale, come back to warrior 2. As you exhale, straighten that front leg. Let's just come down to a nice, easy triangle. So I'm taking my left hand on the inside of my left leg, opening up my chest. Yeah. Okay, wait, start over. Come back, warrior 2. Holding. Okay, now go. Holding this warrior 2 right here. One more breath. Now inhale, let's turn this left palm up. As you exhale, reverse warrior. Rotate that rib cage open. I know my back is to you, but I'm going to show you. I'm going to take this hand and I'm going to place it on my lower back. Really revolving that rib cage open, opening up through the heart. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back to that warrior 2. As you exhale, straighten this front leg. Let's reach forward and gently come into our first triangle. So notice I'm not very deep yet. I'm taking my left hand, place on the inside of that left leg so I can open up. Now inhale, come back to a warrior 2. We're going to pivot, toes to the front of the mat. Now my back's to you, coming into a star pose. Turn around, star pose right here. From your star pose, inhale here, exhale, come right into goddess pose. Now making sure that back is nice and flat. Let's build a nice, beautiful sunflower, right? Today it's Earth Day, so let's inhale, thumbs touch. Exhale. So using your breath coming up, pretend you're drawing those beautiful yellow petals all the way through. Waking up the inner thighs, using a little bit of strength. Right? Sunflowers are happy. They're my favorite. Smile. Doesn't matter how big your sunflower is. How deep you go. This is your last one. And then let's meet in this star pose. Pivot those toes forward. Give me your first forward fold. Now inhale, come on up. Pivot those toes out and just kind of drop it. So I'm opening up my chest. I'm going to drop my left shoulder, look over that right shoulder. Can you sink a little bit deeper? And now take it to the other side. Really drop that right shoulder. Get a nice little twist. Open up, look over that left shoulder. And then inhale, come into that star pose. Exhale, pivot towards that front foot. And then meet me in downward facing dog, pressing those heels into the yoga mat. Breathe here. Let's inhale, come into our plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open up your heart, shine it bright. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive up to that mountain pose. Exhale, give me that back bend. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to a plank. Hold it here, using your abdominals. Give me one breath here. And then press it back down, dog. Let's take it to the right side. Peel open that right hip. Looking underneath that right shoulder or bicep. Option to stay here, or inhale, give me that knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open it up. Knee to opposite elbow. We're just doing it 2. Open it up. Now everybody inhale, knee to nose. As you exhale, find that low lunge, dropping that left knee. Opening it up. Again, finding that back bend, really opening up through that hip flexor, opening up through that chest, protecting that lower back. Inhale here, exhale, pressing those hips back, finding your half splits. As you exhale, bringing that rib cage closer to your thigh. And then inhale, bending this right leg. Let's find that big, beautiful twist on the opposite side. Can you stack those shoulders? Can you wring it out? And then inhale, bringing that hand down. We're going to pivot on this back foot, coming up into our first warrior 2. Right side. Take a moment here. Opening it up. Staying in the nice present moment. Now inhale, right palm comes up. As you exhale, high five the back of the room. Revolve that rib cage open into your reverse warrior. With a grateful heart, opening it up today. Exhale it out. Inhale, coming back to warrior 2. As you exhale, straighten that front leg, reach forward, coming into your triangle pose. Opening up, using that bottom leg to lift your heart. Stack those shoulders. And now inhale, coming up, toes forward into a nice big star pose. Feel that stretch. Exhale it out. Now inhale here, exhale, toes go out. Come back to that goddess pose. Now maybe let's reach it up and over, right? Try that, sitting nice and deep. Take it to the other side. Using your breath. Again, opposite side, one more time. You got this. Reach it up and over. Using those inner thighs, a little bit of strength, building a little bit of heat. You got this. Now inhale, come on up. Arms come out to a T. Toes are forward. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Woo, that feels good. Now just take a little bit deeper this time. Maybe drop your forehead. Maybe bring your hands to your yoga mat. Bringing the top of the head closer to the yoga mat. Head is below the heart. It's invigorating. Make sure that you're not pushing your glutes back behind your heels, but really bringing that rib cage closer to your thigh, the top of your head closer to your yoga mat. Now slowly inhale, halfway lift, come out of this. Take your time, nice flat back, and then exhale, come to the front of your mat, and then find your downward facing dog. Take a moment here, pressing those heels into the yoga mat. All right, my friends, let's add it all together. Inhale, open up this left hip. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open up that hip. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, come into a twist. This time, take this back knee off of the mat. Open it up. Inhale, give me a crescent high lunge. Both toes are forward. Boom, a little wobbly. Exhale, give me that warrior two, left side. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale here. Inhale, come into that triangle pose, reaching forward. Inhale, coming into that star pose. Exhale, give me that nice goddess. Inhale, star pose, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk it to the front of your mat, downward facing dog. Inhale, float it into plank. Now exhale, rotate on that left foot and give me a nice side plank right here. Now, if it's too much, kickstand that left leg just like we did in the beginning. Or if you want a little more challenge today, can you give me one more breath here? And now inhale, come into plank. Exhale, press it back down, dog. Woo! Your option to stay here, or here we go into sun salutation. Inhale, come into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, step it up to that forward fold. Exhale, plant your feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Up to that beautiful back bend as you exhale. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back, down dog. Inhale, peel open that right hip. Exhale it out. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, knee to opposite elbow. Last time. Exhale, open it up. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, deep low lunge. Drop that back knee. Come on up. Give me that beautiful back bend. Exhale, half splits. Inhale, bend this right knee. This time, lift the left knee, coming in to that twist. Using your abdominals, come on up. Both toes are forward, crescent high lunge. And then pivot into that warrior two. Finding your stillness. Inhale here. Exhale, reverse that warrior. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, triangle pose. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, sink into that goddess pose. Inhale, star. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, walk it to the front of your mat. Downward facing dog. Rotate back into that side plank. Right side now. Right arm is down, left arm is up. Now again, remember, you can bring this back knee down. Can you give me another breath here? Strong core, lift your hips. Exhale it out. Inhale, come into plank. I know, right here, strong core. We're feeling a little bit of heat today. Exhale it out. Feel free to drop to your knees. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga all the way down. Toes to the mat. Come on up into a sphinx pose. Catch your breath. I feel very earthy having a plant right here. Maybe open mouth, exhale. Feel that expansion through your chest, opening up your heart. Just being grateful for our beautiful earth today. It rained last night, and this morning, as the sun was trying to poke through the clouds, everything just looked so clean. It's like the earth got a bath. It's so pretty. So let's just take a moment, just be grateful for our planet on this wonderful Earth Day. And then on your exhale, lower it on down, using your arms to press it up and back into a child's pose. Knees out nice and wide. Dropping the belly. Just coming back to our breath. I love listening to my breath in child's pose. Feeling my lower belly really expand on that inhale. And then feeling my body just sink a little bit deeper in that exhale. Maybe today you take your hands back behind you and just give your body a nice little hug. Just being grateful. So we can move and breathe and do yoga today. My friends, let's just go ahead and sit up right on our knees. Let's just end our practice today with inhale, arms come up. Finding our fingertips, exhaling, letting out all that breath, bringing those hands to heart center. Namaste.